Hello, welcome back to the Oracle Light Tarot. It is Word Wednesday. Woo! All right. Let's get started. I noticed when I put these in here, I counted them. We have 18 of these. Okay? So, and today's 18th, which is pretty neat. And I thought that was pretty interesting. Also, today is the new moon. There is a new moon today. New moon in what? I don't know. Let's look really quick. Okay, it's the new moon in Pisces. Also, I was reminded of that by Spirit today. I was seeing the moon. I think maybe you will see the moon today. During the day. You know how sometimes you can see it during the morning still, when it's light outside, you can still see the moon, and it was high above the clouds. I'm seeing, and that's funny as I'm saying that, I'm seeing the word angel on my angel answer stack here. So high above me. So like, I don't know why that song's coming through. She's so high, like Joan of Arc. Aphrodite. I don't know if that song's coming up. My ear is ringing. I guess the reading is beginning. But yeah, there was in my mind's eye this morning when I woke up, Spirit showing me the moon. I think it was to remind me that today's a new moon. It could be some kind of quest for knowledge going on with somebody right now, one of you guys who are listening. So that's definitely coming through. It's giving like Page of Swords energy. Yes, I guess the reading has begun. So what would you like to tell us for this Word Wednesday's reading? What is it that they need to hear? Their words. Thank you guys for your words. Let's see what Spirit has to say. We have three that wanted to come out at once. Kind of stuck together here. Tracks. Sea. And a ribbon. So the ribbon is giving like when you would untie something, like a bow on a gift. Maybe you have gift of sight. Okay. You're able to see. The tracks come through as like, I'm seeing train tracks. But for some reason I want to mention, like, okay, there's something. This is coming through with your reading, but there's something about maybe tracks, luck. There could be something about some kind of animal tracks, okay, but the horseshoe. There's also something about like country, giving country energy here, but following your luck, some kind of gift, seeing where your luck is or being guided towards your luck, but you could have the gift of sight, okay, which could help you in this area of luck or where you're headed, okay. For somebody, it could have been headed in one direction, but there's something about it being a long, windy road, okay? A long, windy road, and maybe you didn't know what was going to happen next for you. But I feel like with this ribbon, you're like given, and you're able to see. It's like given a gift or some kind of ability to see. And I want to pull a card for you with this. Could be blown away by what you see, actually. There's also something coming through about rest. Yeah, on target. So, seeing where you're headed, having a goal, instead of it maybe being such a surprise, or being kind of maybe you've experienced a couple of like setbacks, or like it's coming off as like that windy road again, where you just didn't know quite which way, like there wasn't like a direct, okay? I feel like this gift that you have, we all have this gift of sight also. We also have this gift to choose and pick where we're headed. There's a song, I got my mind set on you, I got my mind set on you. Yeah, it's gonna be money, a whole lot of spending money. It's gonna be got my mind set on you, I got my mind set on you. Yeah, determination. And that's why that song's coming through. So you're setting your intention and seeing. And the luck could also represent that energy of that gift energy, okay? And then also, like, instead of relying on luck, you have the ability to set intention and take yourself there, okay? I think Spirit wants somebody to know that. Okay, this. Spirit, what other words? What is the energy? What would you like them to know? And water codes. This is very interesting. Water codes. Emotions. Water codes. Feel like a trick and secret on death. Is that a moth? Yes, it is. Okay, the word death may scare you at first. or cause you discomfort. But in the natural world, it's an essential part of rebirth, new growth. Sustaining life. While you may choose to view this card as a representation of physical death, understand that it also signifies symbolic death. This card may mean the end of a journey and the end of a relationship or the end of an attachment. It may also represent the end of one path, a movement on to the next. Codes. So these water codes could mean some kind of symbolism of guiding you on your new path. Okay, there could have been a spiritual or energetic death of some sort, or laid to rest of some sort. Okay, maybe this energy here. Leaves may fall and rot into the earth, but their decay feeds new growth. This card may symbolize hope and happiness in the face of life-changing events or endings, or a new beginning after a life-changing event. The Moth card may be urging you to let go of old patterns, thoughts, traumas, anxieties that stagnate your mind, or to cut bad habits out of your life that may be holding you back from real change. Oh, we're gonna read trick. Yeah, so maybe you're seeing water codes, or you see codes in water and you're wondering, what is that about? What does that mean? It could be mean that you're in like this, yeah, rebirth energy. You're leaving some kind of emotional, this could even be emotions stored in water. There's something about somebody taking a bath, maybe. What is this? Badger? I'm trying to figure out who's... No, it's not the master raccoon dog. Okay, so as I'm saying that, because of the trick, the badger and the raccoon dog look a lot of alike. I think the badger is the card that says cunning. No, that's a fox. But they look a lot alike. This is the raccoon dog. So something you could have thought something meant something. Okay, so this card represents illusion and daydream. The raccoon dog card may warn you to look before you leap, but also reassure you that the leap itself is part of the fun. It is a card of seeing opportunity in chaos and confusion, creative problem solving, and learning on the job. So you could be learning, maybe these water codes are teaching you something, or you are going to see some kind of water code, or you're just wondering about water codes. Yeah, you're wondering. It feels like you're wondering or trying to unlock the code, okay, or deciphering what it means. So while similar in appearance to the raccoon or badger, the Japanese raccoon dog, the tanuki, is believed to be unrelated to either. The Tanuki has a rich cultural significance and background. They are tricksters and shapeshifters, and often associated with mischief and pranks. The raccoon dog urges you not to take things too seriously and encourages you to be curious, generous, and cheerful. The raccoon dog may pretend to success after taking a risk, or encourage you to take the risk you have been considering, yet it's also a reminder that success is not guaranteed and that we can learn from our mistakes as well as from the experience of the journey we took. Maybe this rebirth that's happening, and whatever you know, with this death energy, is like leaving that behind. And the water codes could even be part of deciphering, in a sense. What are you unlocking? So it feels like emotional. What are they unlocking, Spirit? Oh, I see it. That's very interesting. And I was like, I want to start stir up, but immediately it's the codes. So maybe you're looking into water, and isn't there a scientist that studies water? I forget his name. But they're so very intricate, and I think that's the point that the Spirit's trying to get through to you right now, is that how the snowflakes are very intricate and individual, right? And special, and I don't think anyone are the same, right? So it feels very personalized, whatever this energy is, unique to you. Okay, unique to you, and only you are, I feel like, the person who is going to go through this journey of deciphering the inner workings of this, of these water codes. It's just a very enlightening and brave energy here. Okay. Wow. That's just my instinct. So the trust and believe is in reverse, and it kind of knocked the snowflake right off. And so I think maybe you're not sure what to believe or what to trust. Okay, you could be experiencing some very individual to you. Okay, individual maybe thoughts and feelings like, do I trust? Do I believe? What do I trust? What do I believe? That can also be part of these emotional codes here. What do I trust? What do I believe? Am I being tricked? You could even be a person who's bombarded by like synchronicities, or you could get like a lot of messages from Spirit. It feels very personalized and individual to you, and maybe others don't see that. Or maybe others don't see the way you see things, or can't see the things that you see, Scorpio here, right on the forehead. And I've never seen, see, that's weird because I've never seen that ever on this card. I know Scorpio represents the death card, okay, but I've never seen the Scorpio on the middle top of this skull here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's exactly that energy right there. You see this? Yeah, right there. The symbol on the head. Was there something else there that... I don't know what that is. See, and then there's some kind of something over here. I'm not quite sure what it is, but maybe you're like one of those people who are like, do you see that? How do you not see that? What do you mean you don't get it? You know, it's like, it's coming off as that. Like you're able to it almost feels like Secret World. There's a lot to you. And then over here, I look over here and it's sitting right here, the Create card on the bottom. I feel like part of this, Spirit wants you to know, like part of this is mirroring this experience, okay? Oh, and memory. This experience that you're having. Wow, all this from one word. Okay, part of this is you creating this. It's mirroring back to you, okay? I feel like this is just part of Spirit expressing the sacredness around you in your experience, that, and it feels like play, it feels like a remembering, it feels like memory, right? You're remembering how everything works, how everything unfolds. It's just, yeah. And I feel like you're really listening to your inner guidance on this. You know, you're just letting it kind of all unfold for you. And the water codes, I feel like the biggest part of the water codes is for you to know that it's mirroring you. Okay. So sometimes we can get lost in like this energy of you know, I want to say the word like amazingness, like of how the world expresses itself, and then things can become just so real. Okay, sometimes, and then now I'm getting the trick and death card here. Things can just get so real that we forget like where we are, who's in charge. We could feel trapped, or we could feel, you know, take ownership and feel in control, right? And express with, like, work with Spirit and express it. But there is like this energy. It's not very strong. I feel like the bigger energy coming through is your creation power. But there is this energy of like maybe being kind of consumed, or feeling, maybe you even felt tricked. You didn't know what to believe or who to trust. It could have felt overwhelming, but I feel like you're in this rebirth period where you're taking more control. This is just like a playfulness of remembering. And as long as you know that it's you doing it, right? Okay, something like that. Okay. What else would you like them to know, Spirit? What else would you like them to know? Cozy. Cozy. It's such a cute word, right? Cozy is such a cute word. Right off the bat, I feel like that. It's just cute and cozy. Oh, shoot. Okay, so there's something about, it's almost like, I almost can't even put my finger on it, but the cozy, like a comfortableness, okay, right? So you're not quite cozy, is what I'm getting at. Cozy feels like comfortable, right? Comfortable. Let's read this. Let's read the intention. It's like I can feel it, but it feels hard to explain. Maybe that's how you feel. It's hard to explain some kind of feeling that you hold. I hate when I'm going through these like this. Jellyfish. Oh. The jellyfish is near translucent. They propel themselves, create small vortexes in their wake. A jellyfish encourages you to work with the current to find your way. Like a shark. Work with the current versus, like, a shark is more, I would say, like, direct. Yeah, it's almost like a confidence, okay? Coming through here, like, your intention. Yeah, be careful of hidden dangers and use your intuition to find safer waters. If we cannot find safer waters, we might need to work on making the waters around us safe so that we may swim without fear. So maybe you're making your space cozy, or you're looking to feel more comfortable in some way because you might not feel comfortable, and you're looking to do that for yourself. The outstretched, translucent arms of the jellyfish are difficult for prey to see until it's too late. So maybe you feel like others don't see you or notice you because maybe it almost comes off like you could be like a shy person, or shy in some way, or maybe you're very quiet. This verse says, breathe out again. Be careful of hidden dangers. Use your intuition. They're difficult for prey to see until it's too late. So, encourage you to work with the current to find your way. Yeah, I think, and then also, like, to work with the current, but be a little more intentional. Okay, be a little more intentional. Because we have the intention card. It's not quite right up. You know, it's not quite. So maybe be aware, okay, of that. What else would you like to say? We're going to pull all these. I think we're going to pull all these. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, we're at 30 minutes. Okay, we're going to try to move this along. Constellations. Constellations. The stars in the sky. Maybe you want to look up the constellations and see why, yeah, certain things are standing out to you. There's a star right here actually sitting on top. It says something. Just for you. Oh, there could be an alignment in the sky just for you. We have lots of, it looks like 6s and 9s here. You could even be a Cancer sign. Constellations. What do you constantly tell yourself? Spirit says, Spirit wants you to be aware of what you tell yourself. I'm hearing the song, tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Oh no, no, you can't disguise. So maybe you feel like somebody's conning you. Maybe you look to astrology, maybe you look to, I'm not exactly sure. You're trying to find your way, Spirit's saying. And you could be feeling like you're going in circles on something. Okay. Maybe with somebody. Or some area of your life. Okay. Oh, we have 3 at the same time. Rainbow static. Pine. Seraphim. Sweet seraphim. It's giving like that movie. What is that movie? With them. What's her name? Sister Act. Sister Act. Yeah, it was Seraphim. Seraphim isn't Seraphim like the highest angel, right? The highest angel. Somebody could even have the name Sarah. The pine coming off is like a cleansing. So it could be some kind of like cleansing or natural cleansing taking place for somebody. There, that's funny. I'm seeing sea raw, almost like the word sounds like sea raw, and then pine soul. So like maybe there's some kind of like cleansing with the sun that somebody's doing. Maybe you're getting just like extra time in the sun to clear away the rainbow static here. Was that supposed to be one word? Maybe there's a cleansing taking place. Maybe you're sitting in the sun, yeah. And rainbows always show up after like the rain. You can blame it on the rain. So it's coming off as like the water codes. Maybe some kind of emotional energy that's getting cleansed through like time in the sun for somebody, or maybe you're looking into spending more time in the sun, or you're getting out, you know, maybe you're just doing more in the sun, like in the garden or just outside, getting some sun rays, clearing that static from, I feel like your chakras or your aura. So it feels like there could be like a cleansing, even somebody cleansing from a hymn. A person, maybe. It could be some kind of cleansing taking place over a person. So maybe static or energy. The rainbow coming back through with the ribbon to seeing your next step. Maybe sitting in the sun unlocks something for somebody here. Maybe there's like an epiphany or a clearing takes place, and you're revealed the next step or the next, yeah, it's revealed to you with the ribbon here, rainbow. It's just unlocking. It could even be for this person here with the water codes, unlocking maybe something that you felt confusion over. Why do we keep, we have a garden. Why do we keep pulling 3 at a time? 3 it knows what time it is. 37 minutes. Digital and garden waves. Creating. Waves. Digital waves. Maybe you're looking to get outside more. And less, you know, in the outside world, less on the digital world, okay? You could even be making waves for somebody in some area digitally. I don't know why this is coming through, but maybe you do something, somebody does something with their hands, but there's something about the waves. Somebody could have been in their garden. Maybe there's somebody saying hi coming through. Digital. The digital is really coming off as more hand-like. Okay, so there's something about your hands, or maybe getting outside, doing something with your hands more. Could be left-handed. I feel like I'm really using my left hand right now. Do you feel like somebody's left-handed? Frequency bridge repair. Does somebody do Reiki or work with energy in their hands and energy? I feel like this is part of the frequency bridge repair right here, repairing the believing. Something to do with family and creation. We have a leaf. A lot of leaves represent like just what could represent like fall. Maybe something happened in the fall. Did somebody fall? You could be seeing a lot of sixes here. Spirit wants you to know that you're free. Okay, the free. To free, maybe you want to get away, free yourself frequently. Right. It's coming through with the frequency. So something could have been happening a lot. You could be tackling some area again, okay? Like that. And I'm seeing another leaf. What's that? What's that? There's another leaf. This leaf seems more weathered. Like it's changed. 2 leaves. Maybe you're looking to leave, like to go somewhere, to make it to, maybe you have a specific destination in mind. Yeah, I'm seeing like the eye of the tiger. So like something you're determined on. Maybe creating, maybe it has to do with love. Guardian. The guardian is almost reminding me of like a bridge, of a crossing. Also, Guardian is also the movie coming up, the Craft is the Craft, and they're like, hey, I'll do the Guardians of the East. Something like that. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Oh no. Well, these two are kind of stuck together, but we're getting another horseshoe with good luck. They were stuck together. Peace, your peace brings good luck. Okay, they were stuck together and they're like this. Maybe there's something about friendships with others. It could even be, you could even be into like witchcraft or just magic in general. Or there's something about a beach, because I'm seeing footprints in the sand. Maybe a community of other women. There's something about that. Or the or some kind of feminine energy with this guardian coming through. What about it? Could be an A name. Could be an I name coming through. Maybe there's something there wasn't sure that you did. For somebody, but this coming through is like a reassurance, like maybe you felt called to like check on something to make sure that something fell through. What time is it? Oh my gosh, hold on a second. That's funny because I actually have to check on something. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. So maybe there's somebody that here that you feel like you're being watched over, okay? Like, maybe they leave you, or you feel like they leave you reminders, or you feel like they're reminding you, or they're there with you, that that you're not alone, but it's almost like they guide you and remind you in some way, like you could almost feel it or know that they're kind of like not over your shoulder all the time, but like when you need that reminder. This is a very peaceful feeling, nothing bad. I'm getting the peace sign, but it's like maybe you get like little signs or reminders from them that they're there watching over you or guiding you in some way. But this feels like in a very like everyday mundane kind of way, like suddenly you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot this, and that was them reminding you. Like you can sense them, you could sense like unknowingly, you don't know why or how, but you're like, that was them. That had to have been them. Or you just feel like it's them, something like that. So you could even be like they guard you or they protect you. Okay. It's really giving a lot of energy about this bridge to repair thing going on. It's like giving that, like a guardian of a bridge. Like maybe guarding you from taking the wrong path or going the wrong way. Like they got your back. I was wondering why this mermaid was sticking out so bad to me, and it's her back, like her hair is pulled. As soon as I realized that her hair is pulled off to the side, it's like, I got your back. Like we're gonna put the sunscreen on. Protect you. Something like that. Could even be around you when you're going through very emotionally like hard times. They bring a lot of peace and good luck to you. Peace and luck, especially when those two are combined together with the peace here. The peace with the... So this could even be someone who's passed on, even, you know, that visits you from time to time, because with the luck, or they've been lucky for you in some way, or maybe you contribute them to some kind of luck. Okay, so even with things like that, because just as soon as maybe there's like, yeah, they notify you in some way or remind you in some way, like an alarm would, not in a bad way, but like a gentle reminder. So maybe you feel gentle reminders from them. And I'm also getting, sorry for the noise upstairs, gentle reminders that right now is the alarm went off on my phone, and the storage part of my phone, it would notify me at the same exact time, so 2 times. So maybe something has happened twice for you with this guardian energy here, specifically that stands out to you. But I just had to make some more storage. Something about an idea. Maybe you were given some kind of like idea that brought some kind of luck to you in some way. Okay, I'm gonna pull the last ones together because we've been reading for some time now. What did I just drop on the ground? I really saw. Oh, so yeah. What is going on to the ground here? Create. There's a create card that got it. Oh. So we have bridge. There was some kind of dust that I had to dust off of this when it fell on the ground. Okay, and then there was dust stuck here on this bridge. The light. And we're dusting something off. You're dusting your creative ability. You're dusting off and, ooh, yeah, cleansing, clearing, which is going to actually make you feel light. Light. What the velocity? What is velocity? And then a mirror. Oh yeah. Just know that whatever you create is a mirror of yourself, right? You're creating this. You're always creating. No light. Velocity. Isn't velocity going like up? Hold on. Yeah, so it's like the direction and speed. So you could definitely be moving faster now, okay, with your energy, with your creation energy here. Somebody's definitely going to be moving faster. For somebody with this frequency bridge repair, it could even be that once you realize something, the mirror part, things start to feel a lot lighter, okay? That you're going to start moving. It's like a rocket taking off once you master this creation energy. There was like a clearing or a dusting off of, look, even something, okay, that just maybe has been showing up for you, that you're just kind of clearing. Look, I'm even you're just kind of like making little tweaks here and cleanses there, and this is bridging you, okay? You're starting to feel lighter, creating. Your experience is becoming a lot lighter, funner. Oh, the hummingbird. I love that. That is the energy card in this deck. Is the hummingbird. Just one. Oh, we have victory on the bottom. Collaborate. Could mean that this reading was successful. Collaboration, maybe very healing. Provided wisdom. Okay. I hope. But the velocity. And then the energy with the hummingbird. So hummingbirds could mean something to you, but they're very fast. Just see, I can actually see it and hear it. You know, the sound that their wings make, the speed. It's just amazing how fast their wings move, and they're able to hover right there, and their wings just move so fast. So I feel like you're going to be moving so fast, like this hummingbird here. And I feel like once I moved it, it's like, know that you can always come back to this creation energy. Don't get lost in a story. You know, because sometimes what we create, we get lost, and then we forget we're the ones creating, and then we feel lost somewhere, because our creation is, you know, we're creating all the time, everything is so real, our experience, right? So Spirit's just reminding you not to know that it's you here with this mirror, reminding you to stay in love energy, right? Because you're going to receive what you are back, right? In this experience. So it's just a reminder from Spirit to stay in that love energy and this light energy, and know that you could always find your way back to source, right? The source of it all. Maybe you come back and center yourself. Okay. Oh, those were the last ones. Yeah, and you'll be moving a lot faster in the direction that you want to go. And also to know that there's always this bridge back to source. There's always this bridge back to source. The bridge is never broken. That's just like a trick, right? It's a trick. It's an illusion that maybe we've accepted. Okay, so or allowed to take place. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Just wants me to point out the victory card again so that you know that. Oh, Hakuna Matata. I was a young warthog. Something about a friend coming through, a friend that you might want to collaborate with. Okay? And it could be very healing for you. Okay. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. I feel like this reading was so long, but we did have a lot more words. And I feel like this was a very successful Word Wednesday. And I just want to thank you guys for the words that you guys contributed to this reading. And yes, it just feels good. Your guys' energy feels really good. And I'm really thankful for you guys. And I appreciate you guys showing up and putting in them words. And I hope you choose to do this again. I have a feeling we'll be doing this again soon, probably this coming Wednesday. As long as we have people putting in words, we should continue to do this. And I'm just trying to feel if there's any last messages, but I think we're good. I hope this was as fun for you as it was for me. And I hope you guys choose to come back again. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.